And we all know, Jaisal is usually the most confident guy in the room. But when it came to Aishwarya, I'd never seen him so nervous before.
I had to look back at some of our old messages, and I found one where Jaisal wrote, "The girl from tech has got to be one of the prettiest people I've ever seen. Don't know what it is, but I really hope Aishwarya likes me back." Fast forward to right after their date, he texted me, "Dude, I gotta tell you about tonight. She's special."
And he just couldn't stop talking about her. And before you know it, when the holiday break came around in less than a month, the messages turned to, "I miss Aish." And from then on, I just knew he found his person. And before I met her, I thought I had life figured out. Aishwarya's taught me how to live. She taught me to stop, smell the roses, and things were gonna be okay. And I love you so much, and I couldn't be more proud to be your husband.
There's a quote that says, "Choosing our people is the closest we come to choosing our destiny." Because while everything else may change, if you choose right, your people will stay the same. You all are our people, and that has meant the world to us.
Gotta practice the dance once.
Yeah, how much time do we have?
Yeah, got a second.
You guys second?
Let's do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
reflecting a lot about friendships, and we often measure friendships about what we give to the other person and what we get back from the other person, right? And when I think about my friendship with Aishwarya, it's really hard to not focus on what she's given me. I could talk to Aishwarya about anything for hours on end, and it makes everything 10 times more fun.
I remember waking up very early one morning to catch a 6 a.m. flight. Stepped out of my room about 4 a.m. and I saw a 6-year-old Aishwarya standing outside the door with a card that she had prepared. You remember? No. She was there waiting to wish me a happy birthday because I was going to be gone for a few days. She had prepared the card the night before, set up an alarm, and got up and then waited patiently for me to come out of my room to give me the current. She has not changed a bit. Behind all that poise is an incredibly sensitive person who cares deeply about the people she loves. So Jason, you're very, very lucky. You bring a relaxed vibe to a reserved style. And deep down, you both care a lot about coffee.
He has brought endless joy, laughter, and energy into our lives. We've shared so many memories. He was our beloved little sidekick in every adventure, and truthfully, he still is.
Gopal, it feels like just yesterday you were a little kid with big dreams and a bigger personality. Now here you are, a grown man and ready to make a lifelong commitment to the love of your life. So be proud of you.
To see the way both of you have built this life together over the last 5 years, full of warmth, laughter, and mutual respect, has been an inspiration. You have both shown that love isn't just about the big gestures, but it's about the acts of kindness and the little things every single day that form the foundation of a relationship.
You gotta tap me on my shoulder. You look so pretty.
Thank you. I like your necklace.
You look so nice.
You look so pretty.
I forgot your necklace at the thing in the morning.
What?
I forgot your necklace at the hotel in the morning. Looks so good. I love it.
You're so pretty. Dear Aishwarya, dear my potato head, I can't tell you how many times I've dreamt about this moment. It's not so much that I've dreamt of some lavish moment where we get to celebrate and throw a huge party for our friends and family. It's really the day that I get to tell you how much I love you. I can't wait to call you my wife. I've tried to rewrite this about 100 times and articulate and distill what you mean to me. It's how you love me when I'm hardest on myself. It's how you forgive and forget faster than anyone I know. It's how good you are at pushing my buttons. It's just how you make me feel. These last 5 years have been pretty crazy. New jobs, home buying, loved ones passing away. But my love for you has only grown during these challenging times. I wouldn't have traded these last few years for anything. I've always thought and I always knew that I was going to succeed in life. I had the good grades, I worked really hard, but the one thing I was missing was learning how to live, and you did that for me. You showed me what life is like when you take things as they come, instead of imagining what could happen. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you smile and laugh. Your giggles light up a room, and I will die happy man knowing that we continue to laugh our entire lives. I've told you this so many times, but I think you're going to conquer the world someday. I'm going to be there every step of the way to cheer you on while pushing your buttons the entire way. I love you so much. I couldn't be happier to call you my wife today and forever. I love you.
I don't remember when you asked me to bring packages on the way upstairs, or which stories I've already told you, or what groceries I need to pick up. But I have the most vivid memory of meeting you for the first time. The elevator of 4 Embarcadero on our way up to the Lazard office. I am too painfully rational to believe in love at first sight, but I don't know how to rationalize the fact that I have crossed paths with thousands of people in elevators all over the world, but you're the only one I remember. From the jacket you're wearing to the warmth in your eyes and the light in your smile, I should have known at that moment that I was yours and you were mine. But of course, that would have been far too easy, and I am far too stubborn for that. I have this memory from college that I've thought back to 100 times as we've been wedding planning. Our professor asked us to write our values on pieces of paper. As people spoke, it was the same words over and over: family, faith, integrity. Mine was independence. It was a single driving force to everything I did, everything I accomplished. I have been so fortunate in this life to be surrounded by incredible friends and family, Despite that, I never allowed myself to rely too much on anyone, never be too attached to anyone. I held firmly to my belief that my independence was crucial to my happiness, and I held everyone at arm's length to enable that. And you came along with your honesty, openness, and warmth. You showed up with your tickles and ridiculous jokes. You showed up with love and care. You showed up with food for me before I knew I was hungry. You showed up to say something when I was afraid to. You showed up for me so many times these past 5 years, and despite my every effort, came into my bubble and became my person, and that has changed my world. Somewhere along the way, I fell in love with the strength with which you hug me, the goofiness with which you lighten a room, the fierceness with which you love those close to you, the kindness with which you treat me, the love with which you take care of me. There are no words to thank you for how you've been there for me, how you've changed the course of my life. But I promise you this. I promise to always try to find the best coffee shops for us. I promise to try to sleep later than you so you never feel like you're waking up late. I promise to be there through the crazy ups and downs ahead of us. I promise to be your biggest supporter and dream harder for you than you do for yourself. I promise to spend the rest of my life doing everything I can to make you want to stay, because you're my person, and I want nothing more to build the rest of this life with you.
So as a Hindu priest, I officially announce Jaisal and Aishwarya, married couple.
My life is brilliant.